Quickly, follow urgency. There are weapons in the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
Grab something to defend yourself from the rats. Don't be greedy. We have a lot of prisoners to arm.
Enemy approaches. Strike it down. Do not slow, Vestige. With the passing of time, any indecision becomes decision. Another enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch it quickly.
Are you all right? You've got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards. And I see you've armed yourself. Good. A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris. What? Who told you to find me? The Prophet. He spoke to you? Ha. That sounds like the Prophet, all right. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can. He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. Past, future. If he told you to find me, he must have had a very good reason. You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most... I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of Oblivion. I don't understand any of it. A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you die, it means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me. No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here... conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you. We need to make our way through the Ashen Mines to get to the enclosure where the Prophet's being held. It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't... The Ashen Mines are dangerous, but not as heavily patrolled as the other ones outside the prison.
Lyris Titanborn is a mighty and noble warrior. Trust in her. Courage, Vestige. Confidence is a beast that grows two heads, each that is cut off. Do not lose heart, Vestige. You are close now.
We made it. Come, the Sentinels are at the top of those towers. We need to find a way up. Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we just have no idea, brute force, we'll find a way. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Hermomora's wagging the tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous...
Nobody cares.
One fine day in the middle of the... Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then? Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, rather cautiously I expect. Follow the river. You'll find the best of luck. Do check in now and again.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. I probably should have mentioned this before, but believe me, I wish there was. But there are magical locking devices on either side of I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. I wish that were possible, but I promise. That is the name I have given you. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is the Anchors are Daedric Machine.
The insects fight back. How amusing. And yet, so very sad.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us, a shard of ethereal magicka. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard. It is time. If first, you must activate. There is no way to know for sure. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now! Prestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak. vestige awakens once again. Come here. We must speak. As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The voyage between worlds was both chaotic and time being. Your journey must... I cannot foresee that. Not yet. Remember, the agents of Moloch... I must confess, this place is unknown to me. You appear to have arrived. Explore this place. Speak to the locals.
Any pain?
You there, wet one. This what one needs to speak to you. We need your face to become familiar, so your presence won't be questioned. Come, stay by my side. This one so you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Raz would have tried. There are many Dominion soldiers here, rattled by the shipwreck. First, a question. Where did you come from? If you landed 5 paces north, you'd have squashed a rat, slipped on its guts, and cracked your head on a signal drum. The whole island would have known of your arrival. A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean. My, you're a focused one, aren't you? It is good to be focused, but it is also good right now. You should not. You should trust your instincts, because you are no soldier, which is... Commander Caranet, the moment? This recruit survived the shipwreck without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
Stop! Stay back! Heed my words. You endanger more than your life should you approach. A fool who paid the ultimate price for ambition. But I would see none fall as I did. You must leave. The book before you is cursed, as are its 2 siblings. Can't you hear it call to you? Then perhaps you're strong enough to resist their call. If you find them and bring them to the shrine, you might finish what I could not. Please, I beseech you. The books are a darkness that must be erased from the world. The curse upon each tome is designed to feed souls to oblivion. But if you are able to resist their pull, you can collect the tomes and bring them to the shrine for their destruction. On the shores of Canarthi's Roost, beyond the town of Mistral, it is lit by an ever-burning flame. Should you collect all the tomes, bring them to the shrine without delay. No matter how strong you believe you are, I fear the tomes are stronger.
Harder than expected. Let's see if it was worth it.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
What do you mean?
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death? What else was in that cave? Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard. We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? They need to know it's not safe to wander around. Good. The squad's wounds are slowing them down. We'll be along shortly.
Before the next sun sets, my blade will find a home in the heart of Lieutenant Gellin's killer. May the fates guide me to avenge him.